Have you ever questioned the impact of your single-use plastic bottle? It's quite easy to overlook, given the prevalence of plastic in our everyday lives. Yet, this seemingly harmless material is leaving an indelible mark on our planet. From our kitchen utensils to the packaging that delivers our online shopping, plastic is everywhere. And it's not going away anytime soon. Its endurance is precisely what makes it so damaging. The plastic issue is not just a local problem, it's a global crisis. Let's delve into the grim reality of the plastic menace. Imagine a world where plastic outnumbers the fish in the sea, where the air we breathe, the food we eat, and the water we drink are contaminated with tiny particles of this synthetic material. Sounds like a dystopian nightmare? Unfortunately, it's closer to reality than we'd like to admit. Every year we produce over 300 million tons of plastic globally. This amount is nearly equivalent to the weight of the entire human population. And what's worse, almost half of this plastic is single-use, designed to be used once and then discarded. But here's the unnerving part. Plastic doesn't just disappear after we throw it away. It's not biodegradable like organic matter. Instead, it persists in the environment, breaking down into smaller and smaller pieces over hundreds, sometimes thousands of years. And this longevity is what makes plastic such a pervasive and persistent pollutant. Our oceans bear the brunt of this plastic onslaught. An estimated 8 million tons of plastic find their way into the oceans every year. This is like dumping a garbage truck full of plastic into the sea every minute. The result? A devastating impact on marine life. Sea creatures, from the smallest plankton to the largest whales, are consuming plastic, mistaking it for food. This ingestion often proves fatal, causing suffocation, starvation, and drowning. But the plastic monster doesn't just lurk in the depths of the sea. It's also in our homes, in the air we breathe, and even in our bodies. Microplastics, tiny fragments of degraded plastic, are now being found in human organs and tissues. The health implications of this are still largely unknown, but early research suggests potential risks, including inflammation, genotoxicity, and even cancer. Plastic pollution is not only a threat to nature, but also to human health. It's time we unmasked this plastic monster for what it truly is, a global menace that requires urgent and collective action. Plastic is not just a passing problem, it's a long-term tenant in our environment. Imagine this, a plastic bottle can take up to 400 to 1,000 years to decompose. It's a tale of centuries, not just decades. In this time, it doesn't just sit idly. Instead, it breaks down into smaller pieces known as microplastics. These tiny particles, less than 5 millimeters in length, then infiltrate our soil, water, and even the air we breathe. But here's the kicker. Plastic never really goes away. It simply transforms, morphing into a more insidious form that's harder to manage and remove. The plastic bag you used for a few minutes at the grocery store? It could outlive you, your children, and even your grandchildren. The plastic straw you sipped your drink from? It might still be around when your great-great-grandchildren are born. Our one-time use plastic items outlive us, wreaking havoc for centuries. Think your plastic consumption doesn't make a difference? Think again. Each one of us leaves a plastic footprint on our planet, just like a carbon footprint. It's the sum of all the plastic we use and throw away. And trust me, it adds up. Imagine this. The average person uses around 300 plastic bags a year. That's just one person. Now multiply that by the number of people in your city, your country, the world. It's a staggering amount of plastic, isn't it? But here's the good news. Small changes can make a big difference. Swap plastic bags for reusable ones. Choose a refillable water bottle over a disposable one. Opt for products with less packaging. Every piece of plastic you don't use is one less piece polluting our planet. We all have a part to play in the plastic crisis, and each one of us can make a difference. So, what does this all mean for us, and what can we do about it? We've seen the colossal scale of plastic pollution, understood its centuries-long lifespan, and acknowledged our individual footprints. This isn't just about litter on our beaches or in our parks. It's about the legacy we're leaving for future generations. Our actions today have long-term consequences. It's up to us to make the change. Remember, every piece of plastic ever made still exists somewhere. It's time to rethink our relationship with plastic. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment saying you subscribed, and we'll do our best to get back to you.